Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alberta News and Views. Watch Mark Carney get grilled over more failed Liberal policy that will cost us everything and produce nothing. This guy is unreal. His God complex is just, it's infuriating. Watch this.
I'd like to follow up on that. Just if you've got an economist like Trevor Toombs saying that your plan is unsustainable, is just that. Is there an argument that if Pierre Poilievre is trying to bring down spending, bring down the deficit, that his plan is more fiscally responsible than yours?
Okay. There's one thing that you can write on a paper. There's another thing that will happen in the economy. Okay? So our plan, to be clear, is focused on investment and growing this economy. All of the spending, all of the investment in years 3 and 4 are for growing the economy. We are creating $500 billion of investment in this economy over the course of the next 4 years. That sounds like an enormous number. It is an enormous number. And the vast, vast majority of that investment comes from companies like Marmon, our big investments in clean and conventional energy, our investments in auto, our investments in housing and beyond from the private sector, but with a clear directional plan. The Conservative plan makes it up.
So he says the Conservative plan is making it up. We've been listening to these exact words because he was putting the words in Justin Trudeau's mouth about investing in Canadians. What has it gotten us? Canada is unsustainable. We are still losing record amounts of investments. We are collapsing. It's unsustainable. So what the Liberals have to do is get another credit card and call it investment because it's made up. They're just making up more companies. They're just throwing money at a problem. They're just going to max it out and it's going to cost us everything because it already has. He always talks about green infrastructure projects. These are investments. All of the investments that they've made the last 10 years have either been a scandal. They've lost $1 trillion. $1 trillion is gone. And all of their projects have next to no return. It is a failed system. It is a failed government. Hence this right here. This is from Dan Mezire. Dan Mezire is the Conservative candidate for Riding Mountain. Now check this out. Carney pretends to be a climate crusader, but behind closed doors, it's all about making money. In Uncovered Audio, Mark Carney admits that massive institutions like his firm Brookfield are promoting radical net zero policies, not to save the planet, but to make a lot of money off of it. Want more proof it's all about making money? Carney quietly moved $30 billion in so-called green funds to offshore tax havens to avoid paying Canadian taxes. He has no issue padding his pockets and sending Canadians the bill. We can't afford a fourth term.
The way the world's
headed.
Listen to this. Stood up and said, we're going to manage to net zero by 2050. Actually, we're going to have specific targets by 2025 and 2030, so you can measure the short term. They don't say this quite as loudly, but what they're also saying and thinking, and we're going to make a lot of money off of this because actually this is the way the world's headed. I mean, I'm not sure exactly when we get there, but to be carbon competitive is going to be value creating.
This is why he hates Donald Trump so much, because the United States is not on board with this. And Justin Trudeau already tried to do this, and it bankrupted the country. Moving on, Pierre Poilievre is in Vaughan, and check this out. This is unbelievable that Pierre Poilievre, according to the polls, if you believe all of the bullshit in Canada right now, it's unbelievable that they think and they're saying that Mark Carney is just way more popular than Pierre Poilievre. It just simply isn't true. Can't be. Check this out.
Now compare this. Oh, wait a second. Who's this? Who do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, my goodness. What a bright young lady we have. What is your name? Trinity. You want to come up on the stage? All right, come on up on the stage. There you go. Come on over here, Trinity. Wow. Can you come over here? Show everybody in the crowd what your sign says. Do you know what it says? Can you read that to everybody?
Axe the tax, fix the budget, stop the crime, bring it home.
What was that? Is this your little girl here?
Their future. We're here for their future.
That's why we're all here, isn't it? Is this your little girl?
Speech from your speech. She always wants you.
Amazing. Well, she's going to be here giving speeches on stages like this one day. I think we have a future prime minister here, don't we? Way to go, Trinity. You've made us all very proud. Yeah, thank you so much. What a brilliant young lady. What a future we have with young people like Trinity. Amazing. What an amazing group we have here.
Always believe what your eyes are seeing, what your ears are hearing. And Pierre Poilievre is clearly loved by Canadians versus like the minion hellhounds that are always surrounding Mark Carney doing their stupid chicken dance with their elbows up. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you're wondering, like, what is going on in Canada? Why are people actually supporting Mark Carney? This would be it right here. It's because of 24/7 propaganda being blasted on them by Trudeau Media Corp, by Red Star Media. Seriously. Wheelbarrow propaganda. This may sound familiar. The wheelbarrow mindset. Think of the boomers that are voting for the Liberals. The wheelbarrow mindset refers to the passive expectation that others will do the heavy lifting or provide opportunities instead of taking initiative and actively pursuing goals. You think about the $10 a day childcare, the dental, the pharmacare, all of that stuff. Don't worry, the government will do all of this for you. It is wheelbarrow propaganda, and they just keep on hammering it home like that. It's a controlled demolition from within. You destroy the population, so they are so demoralized. They just rely on government 100%. That is our productivity problem right now. Justin Trudeau went too hard, too fast, and brought in way too many people. So now Canada is sinking. Bandwagon propaganda. Now you think of the polls. Soon as Mark Carney got in, what was thrown in our face? Oh, look at this huge majority they have now. Everybody saying was like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Because it's not real. The way that they did the polls was extremely biased. Bandwagon propaganda is a persuasive technique that encourages people to join a movement or adopt a belief simply because it's popular or widely supported. That's all they talk about. Oh, look at the polls, look at the polls, look at the polls, look at the lead, look at the lead, look at the lead. They constantly say that. And then right after, they go Trump bad. Pierre Poilievre Trump. Oh, all of his supporters they're American, they're traitors. You don't want to be with them. You want to be with us. Look at the polls. It plays on the desire to belong and avoid being left out, suggesting that the winning side is the one that everyone else is on. There's still, I think we're just closing in on a week left, and the CBC today is saying that Liberals are going to win either way. It's just a matter of if it's a minority or a majority government. They shouldn't be saying that. It's propaganda. I will keep you updated with as much as I can when I can. All of you out there, like, share, and take care. Follow me on Substack, Spotify, and of course, YouTube. Things are going to get crazy, and it's going to get worse. And believe me when I say that the big heavy-hitting companies that are left in Canada, they are going to leave. It is only a matter of when. All of you out there, like, share, and take care.